I met Kurona and Nashiro, they were human. Now they're ghouls? That's impossible.
Is it?
What in the hell is going on?
Good question. Hello everybody, this is Venus Brown. I am back again with another episode of Tokyo Ghoul. This is Season 2, Episode 5, called Rift. What kind of rift are we gonna see? They're gonna air the time they're supposed to, but I watched Episode 4 before I watched Episode 3. Episode 4 was the one where they went in and attacked the internment prison or whatever it is to get somebody out who didn't seem to trust the person who was letting him out, the Cochlea internment facility. At least by the end, the lady who appears to be an author asked him if he wants to see Rise again. Not sure exactly what she means by that. He's already seen Kaneki. He didn't trust him because he smelt Rise all over him. So I don't know, but whatever. And I did notice that on the third episode, the new detective seemed like she might be a little on to Hide. So hopefully that's okay. And she got injured in the attack. So maybe she'll be focused more on that than worrying about what Hide may or may not know or may not be up to. But anyway, I think it's time for us to get to the episode.
We will continue to suffer those losses unless we are willing to stand up and fight back. So drill that into your heads. Thank you for listening.
I wanted to know if women can become CCG investigators. I mean, good ones like you.
Of course. Work hard, and I'd be honored to serve beside you. Same goes for you too. Kurona Nashiro Yasuisa.
It's so easy for people to lose their lives.
So those are the twins.
Hello, Ray.
Ah, if it isn't Nashiro and Kurona, what are you doing here?
You first. Why didn't you come to Shizuku's funeral?
Aren't you sad at all? Why should I be? She only died, right? How could you say something like that? She was your friend. Yeah, but how's being sad gonna change things?
How could you be so heartless?
I'm warning you, quit bugging me! Leave me alone! Can't you see that I've got better things to do? Now go!
That's it.
Dying's normal. People do it every moment of every day. It just happened to be her time to go.
Ray!
The name's Yuzo now, and don't you forget it! What made you two decide to go ghoul on the world?
You're no better than we are, Ray. You gave up your name to join them. The CCG are monsters! Why can't you see that?
Don't think poorly of us. I was about to say the same to you. This is for your own good, so please don't think poorly of me. It'll heal. You sure about that? Because I'm not sure you have enough.
Was that right?
Yeah, it skipped a little before you finished saying time.
Why'd it skip?
Because of the intro.
Oh, so it's just skipping over the intro.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of liked watching the intros and outros. I'll have to check some of those and make sure that we're not missing anything good.
I don't think there's any new intro so far. So I'm pretty sure they might have one halfway through.
Gotcha! I've been carving up ghouls for a while now. I've got a pretty good idea how many slices it takes to rip one apart at the seams. You shouldn't have messed with me.
You're what's become of Ray.
For our next game, I'm gonna take the one thing you cherish most in this world, Kurona.
Damn you! No! Get back!
You're what she cherishes the most, silly.
Haruto's
Yeah, I
resisting.
forgot about that. That's his dad, right?
I wonder why.
Is that his dad? Because he said pop. He said pop at the end of the last episode, I think.
Yeah, it's sort of his dad.
Leave me here. Please save yourself.
They didn't even bother to tell me why they turned ghoul. What a drag.
I mean, they did say something about not wanting to be part of fucking monstrous humanity or something like that, so it's kind of your indication. He seems very tall.
Hoji. It's been a long time.
Not long enough. So you're a member of
Been a long
Algiri.
time, been a long time, been a long,
Interesting.
long time.
Faye and Jan. I want them back.
I can't do that. Not anymore.
What do you think?
Read it again.
Huh?
Come on, Dad, one more time.
Well, okay. Pleasant dreams. Toka, Ayato.
Dad?
He's fast. I can't make out his Kagune. Doesn't look completely formed.
It looks like a millipede.
Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure it's based on the
Holy hell, it's a Kakuja.
thing that they put in his ear. The,
Oh. Yeah.
Our reinforcements should be storming the place any minute now. Stay strong. I know you two.
Mm-hmm.
Wait!
They're ghouls.
Let's keep moving.
When I met Kurona and Nashiro, they were human. Now they're ghouls? That's impossible.
Is it?
What in the hell is going on?
Good question.
It's about that time.
Sorry, kid, but my family's not ready for me to punch.
Centipedes clawing at my ears.
Son of a bitch! How many Kagome sacks does this guy have?
1,000 minus 7.
I've put down some crazy ghouls over the years, but you've got to be the craziest. Bring it!
I've got you covered!
Faye's Kagune, so he's one of yours. I guess that's my cue.
Well, that should stop Algiri in their tracks. Thank you.
I don't know. I wouldn't be comfortable leaving her behind me.
Okay, Eye Patch. I want answers, and you're going to give them. Why? Why did you spare my life? You were crying that night. I saw tears streaming down your face. Or was that all a lie? I thought I'd get some answers if I found you again. But it looks like the ghoul who spared my life is long gone. All I see before me now is a murderous monster! You know, it's a shame. I thought you were different, but you're just another heartless killer!
I don't want to eat anymore.
Investigator Alma!
It's really him. The one-eyed owl.
The owl's taking them.
What the heck? Come on. Still has a little bit left. Our internet went down, so I'm waiting for it to come back up. It stopped at, I think, 22 minutes and 13 seconds in. Usually it doesn't take them very long to get it back up, but sometimes it does. I need to start doing more of my neck and shoulder exercises because my shoulder's bothering me. It does have, like, bone spurs in it, so that's part of the problem. Plus it has limited space where the nerves are supposed to go through. So if things get irritated, it messes up my nerves. Same with my cervical spine. That's promising.
This isn't over.
Stop it.
Wow, so much.
That was a lot.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, so we missed like 5 seconds. Okay, we're getting a decent amount of backstories. I definitely appreciate that. Lots of interesting stuff coming up. Lots of mixing of the human and ghoul worlds. These humans that have become ghouls or some other such thing happen. Lots of sucky stuff, but at this point, what are you gonna do? I mean, both sides are trying to kill each other, so... But I do appreciate the backstories, the little bit of backstories that I can get, and it is very interesting seeing that you have these two humans that turn to ghouls, and you have this other kid that I'm assuming there was already something mentally, emotionally not quite right about Ray, and then I don't know what happened from there, but maybe things got worse, who knows, but yeah. Kind of get the stance that she was coming from, though, that death is just part of the cycle of life, and maybe it doesn't really help to get too emotional about it. I mean, I can't imagine not getting emotional about somebody that you know and care about dying, but if that's your outlook on it and you're able to detach yourself from the emotions of that, then I kind of get where Ray was coming from. And I thought it was Rain, but apparently it's Ray. It looked like they had been friends or something. Kind of sucked to see him trying to kill them like he was. But I was glad they got away. Anything you want to say?
In regards to the father thing,
Mm-hmm.
Adata is his dad, so the armor.
The one that Kaneki just ate, right?
Yeah, the armor itself.
The armor itself is his dad?
Well, it was his ability, basically.
Okay. I mean, the flashback they shared, he had like really brilliant blue eyes. And that guy looked like he had brown or hazel eyes.
Yeah, because he's just wearing armor.
Okay.
that was made from his dad.
Okay. Interesting. I was thinking when he armored up that it was like causing him only to see his eyes, and because he could only see his eyes, he could see that it was his father or something like that. But then
He doesn't look
if
anything
it's
like
not
his dad.
him, then that wouldn't be the case. If it's just the armor from his dad, then that makes sense. And so these humans are just killing these ghouls, taking their kagane, making them into quinque, and other such things, apparently. And they wonder why the freaking ghouls are revolting against them. You're freaking intentionally destroying them for being them. Yes, of course, it really sucks that they eat people, but we have lots of wild animals that eat people. We do hunt them, we do kill them and make them into food and stuff like that, but we don't generally make a practice of intentionally trying to go out and kill all the animals that kill people because they kill people. That is part of who they are. They have to eat. They don't live without eating. I mean, that's the reality, and that's the reality on this too. They're not going to live without eating. And if the only thing that they can eat is people, then guess what? And it does look like there were some system put in place. If they were allowed to, they could sustain themselves on human flesh and blood without killing the humans necessarily. But how are you going to make a system like that? That would be weird.
There's the ones that eat people that were already dead.
Right,
It's
right,
like hunting
yeah.
vultures for
Yeah,
eating an
if
already
if
dead
they're
person.
eating flesh of dead people and that works, we have freaking morgues and cemeteries and mass graves and all kinds of shit. Like, spare the dead people.
Yep. And with modern stuff, they could probably just start growing human flesh for them to eat.
Yeah, seriously. But they are not in any way communicating with each other, trying to figure out the reasoning for the other side doing what they're doing. So it just continues like this, which, yeah, we do that with other fucking people too. We don't understand people. We don't try to freaking get to understand them. So we continue on making these ill judgments about them based on shit that we don't really understand because we don't try to. Anyway. But I am really liking this anime. I think Tokyo Ghoul is pretty fucking awesome so far compared to some of the other animes that I've watched. It's not like I've watched a lot of animes, but I've watched a handful of them, and this one's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. Interesting and sad and happy and scary and all kinds of stuff all wrapped up into one awesome show. All right, but I think that's all I got for you this week. I will see you next week.